Hey you guys, it's Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I actually did that intro twice. Just so you guys know, I actually figured out that there is a slight delay in terms of the recording. Whenever it goes from me exiting this and re-entering. That's a lot of enemies. Hi friends. How are you alive? So I actually wanted to come back to, I had to make sure it would actually, record what I'm saying, so it's not a black screen. Faint sounds of conversation echoes down the pipe. None of the captive, does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we got out of her. The others aren't much better. The Eorzean gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only about gibberish. I don't know why Tribune is so obsessed with the Ophelia woman. They say she possesses some kind of mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power, like the kind of beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? Might as well try to humble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over, best get back to our stations. So, falls grow fainter, and then silent. Can I go in the pipe? Aww. Imagine things like the pipes for all the like drainage. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. It's like those guys are just on the like taking a crap right now. Yeah. Actually, I've come to that foregone conclusion a very long time ago. I don't know what poor bastards have to be like janitors and all that have to clean all that crap. But my god, they deserve higher pay wages than any of us. Bye, birdie. Alpha, no, I need your help. It's good to see you again, Hydaelyn. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me what you'll be able to learn. Some Aphelians are indeed a Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed. We may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took delivery devising a plan of action. Pray, have the details from him. Good work, Hydaelyn. As Alphino has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate their stronghold. Galmunt is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitek armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance to procure some preparation of my own. Ophelia and the others are counting on us, Hydaelyn. Let us not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Well, Galmunt goes about devising his plan. We need to see to some preparation of our own. They wouldn't do it. The Imperials will discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communication jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Here for us to communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, a hillside cluster of corrupted crystals to the west have been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial forces. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device. Take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Oh, you're a dick. Why am I always fighting stuff? I hate fighting stuff. Actually, I can't say that. I don't have to fight nothing. I'm a lucky bastard. My character's so lucky to be high level. I'm not gonna lie, I actually considered making a new character, but before I started this, but realistically, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I like my character that I have now. She's perfectly fine, and I got no problems playing as her. Besides, I played as this character for the longest time, so it don't matter to me. What the hell do you want? Oh crap, I might hit the wrong thing. Oh nope, we're good. But as I said, like, I have no problem playing as this character. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, this is the character I like to play as anyway, so she does fine. Fine, just fine. I couldn't really get into the other characters. Like the elf guys are like too tall for me. So, and I hate like seeing like tall people. I just hate seeing them because they're just too tall. And I don't know if anybody else gets it. Like, I don't know. They feel too tall. The humans are normal. Although, like, I think I did make a couple different characters, but I never kept them. And then some of them were just so, like, weird. Like, just with the way the game plays out, like, the movement styles. Like, this character has, like, the most normal-looking run, I think, that had out of all of them. At least for, like, the female characters. I preferred this. Because I think I made, like, almost... Because I did subscribe, so I think I could make every single race. So, I, like, screwed around with that. Okay, where the hell is this crystal thing at? Oh, god damn it. Yay, all done. Besides, this character's got a tail. Tail's cool. Although I did make sure that this tail could be as long as it could possibly be. That's the one thing I held myself to. Like, a character can be average height, but that tail gotta be huge. Huge tail. Just for the comedy of it. I'm just glad they didn't make like a dog people in this game. Everybody be having that little stubby ass tail and be running around like an ass. Ah, yeah, the reading's excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Here are your numbers. Yes, for these crystals to suit our purpose, though, I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Hydaelyn. Stealth and sepulchres, Hydaelyn, are how we will free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier. I don't want to die. I want to play as an Imperial. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by my way of preparation. Plan to have you enter Cashman Century all decked out in Imperial duds, but in disguise it's just more than clothes you're wearing. You gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impression's everything, they say. I could teach you to salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts, so get yourself near as you dare to Cashman Century and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Oh, god damn it. Flying through the sky, I found Jesus, and he's super pissed. I actually can't remember or not, but I know there's one thing if I remember correctly, and you guys are probably going to need to hear me out on this. I don't remember the disguise in this, if I have the outfit. Two possibilities. Either A, I could have just sold the goddamn outfit. It's probably highly likely. So, like, one is I either sold it. Two, if I did sell it, then I don't care about it, or I threw it away. And I have to basically pray to the almighty Lord that, they give me a new one. Hey guys, how are you? Alright, bye. Nothing to report, sir. Crusade announced warning that insurgent forces are near. Well, I killed them. Must double our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. I keep forgetting there's all those different salutes in this game. I actually only have two of them, I think. Let me double check. I think I only have two. Oh, no. No, oh, wait. There's your character's salute, which is they put their hand over their heart. This one where they do the twin adders, where they put their arms in front of them. Sideways and stuff, and kind of form a rectangle or a box-looking shaped thing. And then the Imperial salute's at the one with that. Although, I wish they had a little bit more emotes that were unlockable. I think you can buy some, and you can unlock them, but they put some of them behind the paywall stuff, which is you go onto the Square Enix online store and you buy it off of there. I mean, it's not bad. I get why they have it there, because they try to make a little bit extra money, but I don't know. Did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, no, no. Best if you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You'll learn the Imperial Salute. Oh yeah, but in all seriousness, it's like some of it's paywalled. Acquire the disguise you need for the rescue mission. I just don't have any reasons to go on there and buy stuff. There's some cool things on there, but not nearly enough for me to like consider purchasing it. Called Hydaelyn Zhed. Yes, I have heard of your plight from my friend Garlean, and as a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to get acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. More prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via the traditional method. From the bodies of the recently deceased owners. Fortified area near Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial trolls. It ought not take long. You obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and let me inspect the spoils. Although I will say this much, I noticed like originally I think if I played this, I actually, you know what, I didn't think about this. I am like running around, I don't really know who I see the most character of. I know there's actually a you can actually go online and they will show you the character status for all the different races and genders people, or all the different sexes you can play as. And it's really weird because like I noticed like the race I'm playing as has the most people playing as it in comparison to others. Which I found to be kind of weird. I didn't realize this would be well, actually it shouldn't surprise me. Almost everyone plays a goddamn cat person anymore. But besides that, I also noticed like I forget which race was the smallest that got played as. I think it's one of the newer. I think it might be one of the 2 newer races, which is either those which it's either the wolf guy, the big freaking like tiger-looking guy, that, or everybody is playing as the rabbit one. Although those 2 actually don't have that, you can't play as like a female version of the wolf guys, and you can't play as a male version of the bunny. I don't know why, but that's a thing. You know, it's slightly weird because I just don't know why they just didn't add it that way. But I guess to each their own. Now you obtained 3 sets of Imperial equipment. Yes, I was. There you go. Damage as I had suspected. In the present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms to draw up suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Function of the blacksmith, Ingolf the Diamond Sword, and will run his house of splendor, should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I already sent a word ahead, and be sure that he's expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Although, if I also remember, this is where a lot of people used to come to because they wanted to get different stuff. This place used to be like packed. Like this was the heart of the game for the longest time. I think the new heart's that southern front area because of patch 5.35. I actually haven't been there, to be honest. I haven't had any reason to. Like I have no drive to go down there. So the adventurer in Sark Malak sent ye? Are ye? I've been waiting for ye. Now let's see what ye got for me. Why the hell do you always say the word ye? I see, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. I feel better. After all, I owe your friend Sarkman Lark a favor too. Good to take care of old Agonoff back in the days where I fell in with old Rowena, you did. Didn't you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he's always telling adventurers life's calling him. But here I go blabbering on what there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Agonoff will have your gear looking good as new. Good. Good. Let the hate flow through. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not priority anyway. Do send Sock my lock? My regards, won't ya? Yes, I can. I have bad memories of this place. You guys will find out later why I have bad memories of this place. My character doesn't realize they're gonna have flashbacks. So many goddamn flashbacks. Not really, your character doesn't have a flashback of this. I do. My poor character didn't know what hit him. Felt so sorry for her. Alright. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Of course. Of course. Look at them, they're good now. Yes, these will serve beautifully. Great Iganov never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs should fool even Gatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces, lest you fear the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You say when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. That my part of your mission is done. I am full glad to have been assistance to your cause. Why would I? I am the wealthiest merchant who wish to help you. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say I am not but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Actually, that guy seems kind of cool. It's fine to devise a plan to appropriate suit of magic tech armor. Good work in getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitek armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castro sent you to police a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Venom's toll. So hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence told insurgents had designs on their stronghold. It ain't far from truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up to now. Whatever you need to be approached one of these patrols, dressed up in your shiny tin suit, and alert them to the enemy's presence. Haven't done that, you want to lure them near Revenant's Toll as you can, like as not. Though they'll be wary of venture far away from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use a smoke signal here. Filched fresh from an Imperial scout, they'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make them off with their Reaper, simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Do I actually have access to those armors? No. Shit. Well, I actually don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to do this, because I don't have the armor. I'll probably have to go see if I can... I don't know. I'll have to see if it's here. If it's not, I'll have to see if it's on Pico, because I might have left it with Pico. I probably left it with Pico. Actually, no, I might not have. I'm trying to think. Hi? No, covert operatives, I take it. In or out of uniform, you would do well to remember your courtesies. Okay, then I'll give you an Imperial salute. Little comrade. Ah, one of our covert operatives already. Carry on, soldier. The settlers gathering to the east, you say. Checking your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was a remiss. You return to the scene, keep an eye on those insurgents. Should the aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Don't you think they would actually recognize what my character looks like by this point and give a warning of, hey, you see a cat lady with a freaking wearing a cape? Yeah, be concerned about that. Like, nah, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna run there. I'm lazy. I don't wanna do this. Means I gotta stop, but I'd rather not stop. Ah. Alright. Mayhap I have to. Oh, god damn it. Hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as you were seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it'd be best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. I find it really funny he didn't even question the fact that my character might be bad. I don't really.
Gives you nothing. The Empire.
Oh, I got my one ability back. Thank you, God. I don't think it was designed to let me win that early. Damn. At last, our very own suit of Magitek armor. Not wishing to look at a gift Jokubo in a beak. It does seem rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Now there's fat smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Hey, what are those things protected by the thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I expect we're dealing with a faulty part. Whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, mumbling cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Hydaelyn. Yes, sir. I get the hell out of here. And if that person wants to do the fate, they can do the fate. I usually don't like to do them. Magitek armor. Sit in the other took aside. Go in and join them. Hey, look, it's Wedge. What do you think, guys? She's a beauty, isn't she? Haven't seen an ironworks engineer at work while you're in this for a treat, then. Stand back and enjoy the show. Well, we've now had the time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. We needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see to restore to her former glory in no time at all. Given those two something to mend, and they will think of not till the job's done. It's an ominous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit private. The repairs are proceeding at pace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty, which has subsequently asserted that the Magitek core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices, which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of the Imperial colleagues, however, the one using this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to ready replacement here in Madonna. But all was not lost. Wedge thinks you may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitek core is one beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate some Reapers, but if the Dunderhead maintenance engineer of Castrum Sentry had remembered to place their cores, we would risk arousing some Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. Something magical core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just have to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for the first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much it costs? No. Well, they typically cost something in the order of, I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. I swear to God, it's more than what I have. I'm gonna kick your ass, Wedge. Why does that person have the Final Fantasy VIII? What the hell is that thing doing? Alright. However, the funny thing is I'll probably be ending this episode as soon as I can get into this end. Because I actually do want to end it. I think we hit the 30-minute marker again already. It's crazy how fast this went by. Alright. Actually, what's my armor look like? My armor is not bad. Alright guys, so as I sat there and said, I'm going to be ending this episode here. Mainly just because we hit the 30-minute marker again. So we'll come back and we will continue the mission. We're going to head to the Goldsmiths Guild and see if we can acquire this goddamn Magitek. Well, not the Magitek, but this heart, so that we can use it to power the Magitek armor. As far as I'm concerned, I already did this, so I kind of have an idea. I could be wrong, but I think there's either A, more missions, or B, and spending some money. I hope it's A. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, ladies and gents, more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll see what we can do about this at the Goldsmiths Guild. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.